Welcome back. Welcome back to Kenton and Habiba. It's a beautiful day here in North Carolina. It just finished raining, but it's still pretty warm. We're going to check out Wake African and Caribbean Market. This is our first time coming here. We've never been here before, so let's see what they got. You know we love our African food, we love our Caribbean food, and I had to ask the storekeeper whether it was okay to film. Of course, he said it was okay, so here we are. My first impression, clearly there's a lot of authentic African clothes, jewelry, art, food, and I'm drawn to these handmade fans.
Oh, this is nice.
Interestingly, you may hear French in the background. That's because the storekeeper is from Cameroon. So Cameroon is in West Africa. It was colonized by the French, and it happens to be right next door to Nigeria. Anyway, let's see if we can get this fan.
Yeah, or the one behind that. Yeah, I like the one behind. Yeah.
This is 11.99.
11.99?
Yes.
Okay. It's not bad. This one is plantain fufu. Oh, this is, oops, sorry. This is the one I was looking for, the yam. Maybe we can get one of each.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
It says gluten-free.
Oh, it actually says gluten-free on that one. Okay. Definitely. Yeah. I think I'll get one of these. Even though I'm used to a bigger bag. This is smaller, but it's okay. This one, you know.
It's the same.
It's the same. It's just literally half.
$8 for 2 pounds. This is 4 pounds. That's 16.
Oh, okay. So yeah, it's the same. And then I don't know what ulubu yam flour is. It's a little darker. All this like stockfish, Norwegian style stockfish. I don't typically cook with this stuff, but it adds flavor, I guess. And what's this? More stockfish. I don't know what this is. What is this? A lot of grace, browning, fish and meat sauce, coconut cream or cream coconut, jerk seasoning. So random. And then Heinz beans next to this. This is the British and European influence. When I think of British breakfast, they always have like baked beans, tomatoes, egg, toast. Imagine coming to an African store to buy baked beans. And then they have tomato paste and this other brand, I don't know. They got palm oil, which many Africans cook with. I actually don't, but it's a thing. And it does have a flavor to it. Yeah. Sorrel. Sorrel is African, but it's also Jamaican or Caribbean. Oh yeah, see it says Jamaican sorrel. Waki? Does that say waki or wake? Waki leaves? I don't know what that is. What is that? It almost looks like, I want to say, dried banana leaf. You know, the flower of the banana? I wonder if that's what it is. I don't know. I don't know what that is. Oh, and they have MSG, which I definitely don't use.
They sell cloth here.
Yeah, yeah. And they have the Blue Mountain Country burnt sugar. This is what we use to make the black cake, to enhance the black cake's color. You only need a little. Better than the chin chin you had before. This looks fresher, huh? Yeah, the one you had before
So bad.
was stale, but this one is. How about kuli kuli? This is made with peanuts. You know what? I'm gonna get one. Look, y'all, they also have cloth here. That's nice. You can have it, or you can come and buy clothes. You like that? That actually has a very like traditional vintage look to it. Like it looks like the cloth I would have seen as a kid. Yeah, but of course in like Nigeria you get a lot more, like you get bigger.
Imagine if you're creative, you can design your own dress and have it sewn or sew it yourself. Or if you're like modern and want that Afrocentric look, you could make cushions with it or upholstery, furniture even. And for those of you that need a visual, this is what I mean. Look how they're using the African fabric on a very traditional Western chair. I just think it's so cool. You know, it just makes something dated look super fresh. It's giving Wakanda, and you can use the fabric on the wall or on your existing couch, or you can use it for cushions, or again, look at this set. I think this is beautiful. So definitely check out African fabric. You can use it as cushions. That would be super easy to make. I mean, you can do that yourself, or you can take it to someone to have it sewn. In fact, as I'm looking at this, I'm like, girl, Habiba, why haven't you done this yet to freshen up your set? So I hope the next time you see African fabric and you're not in Africa, you're inspired.
You got men's stuff here. And women's dresses. Oh, I haven't seen this in years. This is like thread for like threading, I believe, isn't this? Yeah, because it's next to the hair stuff. They also have hair. So interesting how in African stores you will have a little bit of everything. They got clothes, they got hair, they got food. See down there, okay, we got all these black hair products. Y'all need to come check this out. If you're in the Wake Forest or Raleigh area, come check them out. Hair products, soap, cooking stuff, rice, gari, yellow gari, yams. You know, since I've been in America, I don't think I've ever bought yam and cooked it from scratch. I don't think so. Because do you know, interestingly, if you don't know what you're doing, the skin makes your skin itch. Like you can't get the skin on your skin, it will itch. And then over here they have plantain, green, ripe, and then what's this again? Cocoyam, I believe it's called. What did they label it? There's no label. But yeah, isn't this called cocoyam, y'all? And some onions. Yeah, I think that's like clay, chalk. You know, I mean, like in America, of course, we frown upon people eating chalk or eating dirt or eating, you know how some people, it's called pica, have this weird craving, and a lot of times it's because they have iron deficiency, or some pregnant women will want to eat chalk. So I guess that's edible chalk. Yeah, it says product of Sierra Leone. Non-GMO, gluten-free. But yeah, it comes from the soil. That's strange, right, boo? That's different. Yeah, it's like how people like to eat ice, or you see that show here in the US where people eat strange things. They eat cornstarch.
More of, like you were saying, it's to balance a need, just like in some places they eat more salt because of to retain water and stuff. It's like different adaptive needs of people in
Right, but
specific areas.
some people though just develop also an addiction.
Right, that's different.
Like, yeah, you'll see people eating like cornstarch or random weird stuff. But yeah, I'm sure it comes from a place of trying to listen to your body and intuitively or instinctively eating stuff that your body may need.
A supplement to it.
Right. It's interesting. In the cooking a lot, the Maggi.
Yeah.
And I wonder if this is gluten-free.
No.
You know, maybe this is part of the
It's not gluten-free.
problem when I eat certain foods. I just can't.
That's why they do soy sauce. 'Cause
Right.
it's wheat.
Right. Yeah. And they probably cheat and do have wheat in it. And this tears up my stomach. Cowrie shells too. Look at these cowrie shells necklace. Yeah, it's cute. Cute. Some Afrocentric jewelry. So y'all can scan and reach them. Yeah, this one is different though than the one I remember. Ours is bigger and it goes dry quickly.
There are two kinds.
There are two
The
kinds?
small
Let me see, 3 for $1. Interesting. So see, the fan closes up.
cook here.
Okay.
I hope you enjoyed this little African and Caribbean market tour. If you're in the Raleigh, Wake Forest area, definitely check them out. Next time, I'm hoping to do a supermarket kind of run, so I get to show you what it's like as someone who is gluten-free or has to eat gluten-free, what kind of things I like to buy, healthy things that I like to buy. I mean, y'all know I like sweets too, right? But when I'm on my healthy-ish life, I try to eat, lots of greens and vegetables and fruit. And I just thought it would be nice just to see what it's like, because there also is a lot of things in most supermarkets that I can't eat. For example, case in point, this cookie dough. I can't eat that. And it's a challenge. And also, we'll talk about the diagnosis, the symptoms, because many of y'all are walking around with stomach pains and abdominal bloating and fatigue and all kinds of symptoms, and you may not realize it's related to what's going on in your stomach. So we'll talk about that next time. And thanks for hanging out with us. Hope you had a wonderful day and you're staying hydrated, staying cool. Look at me with my new fan. Isn't it cute? It's so nice. And it really does work. It really does. And he has a lot of other options, so check them out.